Mr. H here, and I've got a question that hits at one of the most fundamental concepts of classical physics, Newton's second and third laws. Now consider these three situations and think which of these could possibly accelerate forward. Now to answer this question, we're going to need some basic tools as to what's necessary for an object to accelerate. If there's one equation that most people remember from their high school physics class, it's this one. F equals ma. And this means in order for a mass to accelerate, it's going to need a net external force. When I posted this question publicly, I got a lot of replies that indicated people thought either A or C could possibly accelerate forward. Not a single person selected B. So let's look at that case first. I'm convinced that not everybody who responded were thinking of physics equations or memorized laws, but they definitely had the intuition and the sense that this scenario could not work. Try as he might, this gentleman cannot push this car forward. He'd have to go on the outside to become an external force, and that's what the truck needs to accelerate. One of the most popular selections was the alleged fan-propelled sail cart. Now, I guess the fan is supposed to push little air particles that then hit the sail and the car gets to go forward. But isn't that the same principle as the guy on the car? Something on the automobile is pushing itself, and we need something external. The fan can certainly push the air forward, but the air also pushes the fan backwards. That's Newton's third law. Then when that exact same air hits the sail, okay, well, we've just canceled out anything that we started with. But we even make matters worse by leaving the possibility that some of that air might miss. We could be going backwards. It would be much better for our sail cart if we could remove the fan so that it's external. And now it could provide an outside force that our cart needs to accelerate. And now for perhaps the most difficult to comprehend of them all, the bicycle. Let's do this in real life. Alright, I've got a child's bike here, and how it works is when you turn the pedals, the wheel moves, and that's what we do to propel our bike forward. The wheel will push against the ground pushes back, the bike goes forward. And we can expect that if I push up here, the bike goes forward. But the tricky question is, what if I pull back when it's down here? Well, the wheel should go in the same direction, and intuition sometimes leads people to believe the bike goes forward. But I am an outside object, and I'm pulling this way. So, the bike comes back. So what's the answer? Newton's laws. Alright, quick recap. In order to accelerate, you're going to need a net outside force. B didn't have it, it's pushing itself. A didn't have it, that's pushing itself. C did have a net outside force, but that net outside force was backwards. So none of these are going to accelerate forward. The correct answer was D, none of the above. This has been Mr. H Physics.